All right, so we're going to do our vocabulary, solutions vocabulary video. Present. All right, so solutions vocabulary 5.5C. Y'all don't need to see me. First word is beaker, and that's a container with a pouring spout and measurement marks. Okay.
Good morning, Western Hills.
Okay, so a beaker is like a glass container, right? And it has a little spout and it has little marks, and that's where your measurements are. Okay, next slide. Okay, change. The next word is change, and that means to become or make different. So if I say I want to change my behavior, that means I'm going to make it different. Okay. If I want to change this ordinary glass of water into something tasty, then I could easily put in some Kool-Aid packet or some flavoring, like Gatorade flavoring or something. Okay. So I'm going to change that. Next is dissolve. That's to mix completely with another substance to form a solution. So I want to dissolve this salt in this water because I'm going to make some noodles and I want my noodles to have a little salty flavor to them. You can also dissolve food coloring in water. We're going to do that one day, today or tomorrow. I can't remember which one. All right, evaporation, and that's the process by which a liquid changes to a gas. So you might see stuff like that in the picture where you see it looks like fog coming off of the road. Well, it is fog. Okay, so whenever you see this and you think it looks like fog, well, yeah, it is fog, but all fog is just evaporation of the water off the ground. So, and you probably see that like on days that it rains a lot, the next morning you're driving to school and they're like, beware of the fog, because it reduces your visibility. All right, next. Homogeneous. Big word, guys. The same in composition as in a mixture in which the solute is evenly distributed throughout the solvent. Now, what does that even mean? That means when you have a mixture, okay, the solute, which remember that's the solute is that word. Solute is the item that you're pouring into the solvent. Okay, so when you're so we'll say the drink powder. The powder is the solute. Okay, and it's evenly distributed throughout the water. Or let's say chocolate milk powder. And you dump a spoonful of it into your milk, you mix it up. Now it's become homogeneous. You got the exact same powder into the solvent, the water or the milk, and you're going to stir it up. Now it's evenly distributed. Okay. All right, that's Ramon's phone that you hear. All right, a hot plate, which is just a burner used for heating materials. I have one in the room. I really want to bring in a pot and start boiling water and showing y'all evaporation, but I'm kind of still leery because of my classroom behavior. So let's get that under control so I can do this kind of stuff. Anyway, a hot plate is just a burner used for heating materials. A lot of single college kids buy one of these when they go to college so they can make some ramen noodle. All right, next, identify. And that's to indicate the characteristics of an object. Okay. So you got a scientist there looking through a microscope and he's looking at something.
Okay, you now have the all clear for our shelf.
Okay, so he's looking at something probably in a petri dish. And so he's just identifying the characteristics of it. If I was going to identify the characteristics of my pencil, I would say that it's yellow, it's made out of lead, it's a solid, and that's how you just identify it. Okay, I could say if it sinks or float, what's its relative density, is it soluble, that means does it dissolve, and what's the mass, I could measure the mass. So he's just identifying. Next, ingredients. This was a word from last week. It's a component of a mixture. Okay, an ingredient is just one of these items. Looks like they're going to make salsa. What? Maybe not. Yeah, those look like peppers. Those are the onions. But then again, I'm thinking, well, maybe it's like spaghetti sauce because those are spaghetti. Anyway, they're all ingredients, okay? And if you're just talking about one, then it's an ingredient. All right. Physical properties. Now, this is again a word we've been doing all school year so far. Physical property is just a characteristic of a substance that can be observed or measured without changing the substance. That means you're just picking something up and you're looking at the physical properties. Kind of goes along with that word identify. That guy's got something round and it looks like it's either rock or metal in his hand. Okay, and by observing the physical properties, he's just going to look at it without breaking it apart, without making it smaller, without changing anything about it. Okay. So draw something in your journal that you can look at and describe physical properties. I mean, look at our skeleton in the room. We could even write about her physical properties. Okay. The Chromebook cart, your desk. You can observe the physical properties of your desk without changing it. Next is to separate, and that just means take apart. To separate is just take apart. Okay. All of your desks have been separated, right? They're all apart. Yay. Next, solubility. Okay, solubility, a property of a material that enables it to be dissolved in or by another substance. That's kind of a lengthy vocabulary word or definition. All I want you to know is solubility means does it dissolve? Yes or no? Next, here we get into our solute. The solute is the substance which is dissolved in the solvent. So, solute is your Kool-Aid liquid or your hot chocolate powder mix or your strawberry milk powder mix.
Okay.
Okay, I think I'm done with the interruptions now for all the safety drills. Okay, so I forgot what I was talking about, but basically, whatever it is you're going to put into the solvent is what is the solute. All right, here I got your new formula. Woo-hoo. Solution is a mixture of two or more substances that are evenly distributed throughout. So let's talk about solute is your lemons, right? Plus your solvent, water, equals lemonade. Oh, you know what? I probably could have added in there some sugar because we probably want some sweet lemonade, but we're just going to say we're not. But could I add sugar in here as well? Yes, I could. All right, next. Solvent. In a solution, the part of the mixture in which other substances are dissolved. So your water is your solvent, okay? You got your solute plus your solvent equals solutions. I don't know. Someone come up with something catchy so we'll all remember it, please. If you do that, I'll give you 1,000 XP and 500 gold points. So you have to create something catchy for everyone to remember, and then we'll vote on it as a class. And whichever one wins, then that will be the person that gets all that reward. Okay? Substance. The material something is made of. Look at your shirt. Most of you are wearing a cotton t-shirt. Cotton t-shirts are made from cotton. Cotton is a plant, grows from the earth. Okay? And that's your substance, the cotton. All right. These are your words. Make sure they're in your journal. Make sure you write the word, the definition, and draw a picture if you need to. And then don't forget to come up with your little jingle or song or whatever you want. Okay, we're going to hold a little class competition on that. All right. If you have any questions, let me know. Thanks. Bye.